going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engaged, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. Off play action on first down. Working that left side now. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to move it through the air. Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet.
And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. At the 35, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside, man-to-man. Nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. Feeling some heat. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Iowa! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They'll immediately call timeout. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Going for it all. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
I don't know what play they called, but...
Iowa has the ball back on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, and...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Iowa! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Iowa has added a little pork to this lead, and the Hawkeyes are getting closer to capturing Floyd of Rosedale.
Iowa has been dominant on both sides of the ball in this one, offensively and defensively, just doing what they want.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing it.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. He fires one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. He'll take another shot here. On target to the left. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Going up top on 1st down. He'll take a shot. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And the pummeling has started. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires downfield. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on first down. Steps away to find some room. At the 45 on his way. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wants to throw. Coming after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He's got it inside the 15. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
He wants it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He wants to pass it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Touchdown, Iowa! And the beatdown has ensued. They give it. Line gets set. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking deep. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And the stomping has commenced. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
And you got to wonder if this offense is trying to run the score up because they're blowing this team out. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots. They're going to play until this clock reads all zeros.
Makes the catch. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They want to throw it. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll just keep slinging it. Touchdown, Iowa! And the punishment has been extended. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the... On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. Pulls it in on the left. Afterburner's coming. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry